Hi, I'm Erica. I found my phone and welcome to another video. Today we're getting back into Madonna with her project MDNA, which looks like Madonna, but with letters removed. Based on the cover, it seems like we are getting into more of the dance vibes that Confessions on the Dance Floor or music have provided for us. So let's see if that's true. We are getting into the full deluxe album, so all 17 songs. So we have a lot to get through, and I'm excited to get through them all with you. So thank you for requesting this video in any way. Let's get into it. Track number 1, Girl Gone Wild. Sorry for offending me. Hey. Oh, it's so erotic. We're bringing it back. Hey, yay. I'm like a girl gone wild. Girls who just want to have some fun. That was Cyndi Lauper's song, girl. Bad girl anyway. Okay, another reference. So that was Girl Gone Wild, and what a way to start this album. That was lovely. It was a quintessential early 2010s dance floor anthem, and it really showed. It was fun, it was hypnotic, erotic, all of those good things that we have loved Madonna for, and it was also very big a part of recession pop. I like the religious iconography at the beginning. Apparently that's from the Act of Contrition, which she also named a song after in the album Like a Prayer. So I love her continuing the themes, knowing where she came from, and also replaying some of her older vibes of Girls Just Want to Have Fun, or the In the Zone with her collab with Britney. So it's fun. It is just a good way to get into the groove of the album, and I wonder if it's going to continue being this groovy as we continue on. Number 2 is Gang Bang. Oh, driving it home with some bass. Like a fish out of water. Okay, what are you getting at? Oh, Bang Bang shut you down. Oh, bullets. Ooh, we're leading into a more electronic production. Shot my lover in the head. You're driving my hearse. Ooh, this is revenge. I was just keeping my enemies close. Ooh. This is dramatic. Okay. We're getting into whatever that is. This feels like the post part of Bad Guy, Millie. If you didn't die for me, baby, what is this theater? This is the precursor to Kill Bill. You got a lot of friends down there. Oh my god. So that was Gangbang, and I thought it was going to be about something different. I thought it was going to be more referential to the title, but actually she doesn't say gang ever. She really is just referencing the violence and the shooting. This is about offing your ex. Not the best idea, but apparently this song was actually inspired by Quentin Tarantino, and that she hopes to eventually work with him on a music video. That could be cool. That could be interesting. And so it's funny that I referenced Kill Bill there, because referential in the same universe. The song was groovy. I liked the percussive element. I liked the bass line of it. It was very, very, very groovy, but it was very, very violent. So I had to figure out whether I'm more dancing or a little bit captivated by the theater of it. I don't tend to listen to songs for the theater of it, so we'll see how it shakes out when I go through the album in full again. Track number 3 is I'm Addicted. Ooh, this is some fun synth motion. It feels slower but more trance-like. I can't get enough. I'm addicted to your love. Ooh. So far it is feeling like a song that could have been on music. Oh, the title. MDNA. So that was I'm Addicted, and that is a song about being addicted to your love like it's a drug. Very classic we've heard that concept before, but it was executed very well. We had the outro of MDNA, which, in addition to it being a play on the drug name, and in addition to it kind of being self-titled with just a couple of the letters removed from her name, it also has DNA in it, and saying that we share all the same DNA and that we're all one. And I guess on the dance floor we all are one, and in real life we also are all one too, but a different type of all being one. I liked it. It was an enjoyable track. Is it the most memorable track I've heard so far? No, because Gangbang is going to be a little more memorable. It's a little more distinct. I'm not going to skip it. It definitely is a good song for the record. Definitely a good dance vibe. I feel like if we continue on this path, we won't disrupt the flow too much, but Gangbang is a little chaotic, so I could imagine a few more surprises in here too. Track number 4 is Turn Up the Radio. Okay, guess pumping up. I feel like we are about to take off. Hey, that's a nice drop. Leaving the past behind. Me too, girl. Ooh, I like that syncopation. I want to escape with a person just like you. Aww. Ooh, it's like you blew the speakers. Ooh, I didn't know I was gonna do that nicely. So that was Turn Up the Radio, and that was a good vibe. I think it's really just about turning up the radio and trying to have a good time, even with all the noise and the haters and the chaos in the world, and just trying to vibe. And let's not kill her vibe. That's another song that I think is just continuing the good dance vibes of the record, so no complaints here. Track number 5 is Give Me All Your Loving featuring Nicki Minaj and M.I.A. I maybe have heard this song, but I don't remember any of it at this current point in time. LUV Madonna. YOU, you wanna. Oh, this chant's fun. I'm a different kind of girl. Maybe I've said Give Me All Your Lovin', but I think that's the only part I know. Be Madonna. You wanna. Okay, Nicki. Oh, this is Roman times. Move. Okay. M.I.A. keeping it slow and groovy. Gotta step into my world. That was Give Me All Your Lovin', and that was a fun song. I love the L-U-V Madonna. Fun song. And I found out that Nicki Minaj and M.I.A.'s verses were included last minute because the original song without them leaked before it was going to come out. So she wanted to give them something special. So they decided to give some features. These features are short as heck. I like both of them. I like Nicki's feature. I like M.I.A.'s, but there's 8 bars, I think, of each of them. It's very short. That's the minimum page count, and we're hitting just the minimum. We don't have time this week. But I know that it was fairly last minute in the recording, but I would have liked them to be longer. But I still enjoyed them. Like, this is probably still my favorite song so far on the album. But I wish they would have been longer, especially Nicki Minaj in her Roman days. Oh my gosh. What an era. And at M.I.A., I'm not as familiar with her, but I really like all the work I've heard from her. So I should really get into her some more sometime. I also like the song's message of please focus on me. Give me all your lovin'. You gotta step into my world. Don't listen to these other albums. Like, I'm the one who you should be listening to. It's a great vibe, and it takes us into track number 6, Some Girls. Hello? Some girls can do anything. True. They like to get the freak on. Okay. And everything you ever need in this muffled production. Ooh. I kind of want to do a choreography to this. Oh, that was a fun little interlude. So that was Some Girls, and that was a vibe. Sonically, I enjoyed it. It continues in the dance vibes. Like, I'm in a trance. I'm having a good time. I want to move and groove. Keep listening to albums that should be listened to at night in the full daytime. This is one of them. It is 1:30 right now, So I don't know what I'm doing. Listen to this in the daytime. This is definitely a rave type vibe, but I am having fun nonetheless. Lyrically, there's some interesting lyrics in there, and I do appreciate some creativity in the lyrics. However, it does seem like it's very much a not like other girls type anthem, and could get into the realm of shaming people who are promiscuous or are just a little bit different than who Madonna might be. She's just one of a kind. And yes, everyone's one of a kind for sure, but I think it can get into some dated ideas of saying, oh, I'm not like other people. I'm different. I'm better than them all. And, we love the self-confidence, but let's not put other people down to bring ourselves up. Track number 7 is Superstar. Ooh, I like this boom boom clap. You're like Brando on the silver screen. I'm your biggest fan. Girl, you're Madonna. Play you a song on my guitar. Huh. So that was Superstar. I found that, relatively speaking, boring compared to the rest of the album. And I also just find it odd when superstars make songs calling other people superstars. Like Taylor Swift did that on Fearless. And I know that she was younger. She was 18, so I give it a little bit, but that is a song that's an immediate skip for me. This one, I don't know if it's a skip yet, but it definitely doesn't stay within the same vibes of the rave. It feels like, I don't know, it's more chill. It's more acoustic guitar driven. So I found it a little silly. It didn't seem like a song that I would probably listen to regularly. It felt very cheesy and in not a fun for me way. Kind of changes the album up, and we love some monotony breakers, but none of the monotony is broken by something that's less interesting. Track number 8 is I Don't Give a, featuring Nicki Minaj. Okay, funky time. It's hard to understand what she's saying lyrically with how the sonics are. I don't even feel the pressure. You got a problem, I don't give up. Live fast and I'm gonna live right. I try to be a good girl, I try to be your wife. Ooh, who's taking shots? Yeah, Nicki, that is fire. I don't give up. Oh, there's only one queenie, that's Madonna. I feel like stylized laughing. Okay, that was a way to end. So that was I Don't Give Up. And that was a gossip type track that felt very much in the human nature, where she's deeply responding to what is going on in her life, where she catches us up on the divorce settlement that she had with, I think that was her second man at that point. Not quite sure. I don't fully remember, but I do know that it was messy. She's saying, I'm gonna be okay, I'm gonna be all right, and if you got a problem with me, I don't really care. I think that Nicki Minaj echoes those sentiments nicely. It's nice to see her get a longer verse. It looks like we are going to get another feature from M.I.A. as well on this project, so I am glad that they're getting more than 8 bars on a Madonna record. It's cool to get some bars at all on it, but it's better to get a more full feature. I really like Nicki's line of, no, I'm not a businesswoman, I'm a business, woman, where she's entirely business because of how lucrative she is, and she's not just a woman who's working with a business, she is the business. So it's nice, it's fun. I really enjoyed the sentiments of the song. Sonically, it is an interesting wild ride. Let's see if in headphones it feels a little more managed, because it was a bit overwhelming on the first listen. Track number 9, I'm a Sinner. Oh, I like this percussion. Oh, that came out of nowhere. I'm a sinner and I like it that way. Okay. Oh, this is a groovy song. Ooh, she brought it up an octave. Okay, religious imagery again. Cool. Okay. Break it down. So that was I'm a Sinner, and that brings a little bit of the religious imagery with the vibes of the dance floor and the sins that one could commit on the dance floor, whether it be some sort of inhalation or intoxication or romance or something a little more intimate. Who knows? I don't know. I'm not following Madonna's personal life like that. But I do like the vibe. The groove is very nice. I enjoy the sentiment of the song, the religious references. I don't always understand what's going on there. I'm not very religious, so I'm not familiar, but I'm sure she's done her research. And I wish the song was a little shorter. I think it going to up to 5 minutes. She does I'm a sinner, and I like it that way. She does that pre-chorus a lot, so it feels very repetitive. It doesn't feel like it's a sentiment that needs to be in such a long song, but I could see myself jamming to it, and if I'm not paying attention to the song as I'm doing other things with it, then those 5 minutes are going to pass by pretty easily. And it's a good song. I just wish it had gotten a little more fine-tuning on that. Track number 10 is Love Spent. Ooh, that sounds a little more far away sounding. All that you need is right here with me. Oh. Spend your love on me. Ooh. My name was Benjamin. We wouldn't be the mess we're in. Ooh, that breakdown moment. Ooh, I like these hits. Pounding. I feel like this song has evolved over time. So that was Love Spent, and that is also about divorce, and it is about being greedy in a relationship and how her ex cared much more about money than the love, and she wants him to hold her like he holds his money and actually spend his love on her. Instead of worrying about spending money, let's talk about spending love and the time and the care and the energy. It is a very emotional sentiment to have, and so I feel for her on that. Divorce is not an easy thing. It's not something I've experienced, but I'm glad that I have not experienced it, and I feel for her. And so, yeah, I enjoy this song sonically and lyrically, so it's a good vibe. Track number 11, Masterpiece. Ooh, she is singing up there. To be in love with a masterpiece. Ooh, she's idolizing again. Stand in front of a masterpiece. Ooh. Oh, nothing's indestructible. That's why it hurts, because they'll fall apart. So that was Masterpiece, and that was a lovely ballad. Apparently, it was written for her directorial debut of We, or W-E. I don't know much at all about it, so can't really tell you any details on that. But it was a really lovely ballad about comparing your partner to this rare work of art that means that you feel like you can't touch them, that you can only idolize them. Everything could be destroyed at some point. Nothing is indestructible. So she's worried that she could ruin things or that it can just be ruined over time. And that's terrible when it's something that you love and cherish, like, you know, your partner. I really like this. It could have been similar to Superstar and how cheesy it was, but it wasn't. And I really also like the sonics of it. Her voice sounded different here. It definitely felt like a different song off of a different record of hers, but that's okay. We're towards the end of the record anyway, so for how chaotic she normally gets and how inconsistent over time her sonic cohesion within a record will be, I think by track 11, us having that is okay. Especially if it's going to make a song that I think is very beautiful. A rare work of art. Track number 12, last track on the standard edition of the album, but we'll get into the deluxe, is Falling Free. Rescue me from all this dark. Oh, what is going on? This is dang near a cappella. Or well, now it's more symphony. What you give is what I love. Ooh. I know there is production, but it doesn't feel as grounded. I feel like we're up in space a bit. Her vocals here, a lot of depth. Like the timbre is just wider, deeper. So that was Falling Free, and that was a quiet, sorrowful way to end the project. It's about, letting go of the relationship, but it is very somber and sad. Apparently Madonna wanted this as a single. Okay, interesting. But yeah, this song is a very sad way to end a record that was mainly about partying, and this song really has nothing to do with that, or even an post-club moment. If we're talking about recent songs, Godspeed from Camila Cabello, for example, she's still referencing the rest of the era and the album and going out and saying she knows just when to leave, but it is still a very stripped back, more somber moment. She can do that, and Madonna could have done something more like that here, but this felt like, again, a bit out of place on the record. And so I feel like we moved into a different direction that we could have maybe left it for a different project that might have allowed for it better. But that concludes the standard edition. We are now going to get into the deluxe edition, starting with track number 13, Beautiful Killer. Okay, we're back to upbeat moment. Oh, whisper it to us. You can call my name and I'll be around. Okay, she's flirting with danger. Not because you have blood on your hands? What makes you want to pray for a haunted man? Girl. Love your disguise. So that was Beautiful Killer. Honestly, it was okay. It is apparently a reference to a French film. Cool. I hope you enjoyed the film. The song is cohesive with a lot of the record, but it doesn't really add much, and some of the violent imagery of it is not really the vibe for me. It's different for Gangbang because there is a difference in sonics, and I really like the sonics of it, and there was a theater in it, but this is just like a nice like throwback 80s type vibe, but with this theme. And I feel like I could pick 5 other songs that have a similar sonic palette that I like the themes of better on this project alone. So I'm totally okay with it being on deluxe. It feels fine as a deluxe track. If I had made it to the main event, I might not have enjoyed it as much. Track number 14 is I Up. Oh, getting right into it. Nobody does it better than myself at making a mistake. But they're not different. This feels a little more 2000s-ish than the 2010s. I thought we were indestructible, but nothing's indestructible, girl. You just told us. Ooh, we switched it up. Okay, slow it back down. So that was I Up. And this is an apology song. I think post-breakup. And thinking, oh, we could have had it all, but I messed things up. I'm sorry. Which is different than her song Confession of the Dance Floor saying, I've heard it all before, or please don't say you're sorry. I don't want to hear it. And then a much better apology than Nobody's Perfect. This one is much more, I'm in the wrong here. I hope you can forgive me someday. I enjoyed the song. I like how the beats switched up. That was unexpected and fun. I kept it fresh. It feels a little more throwbacky in less of a 2010s way, but more in a aughts way. So maybe it was something that she had thought about doing on one of her 2000s projects that didn't originally make the cut. So now it's in deluxe on MDNA. I'm okay with that. It is a good track. I can see myself listening to it when I'm feeling apologetic, or if I need someone to apologize to me, because we all need that sometimes. Track number 15, B-Day Song featuring M.I.A. Oh yeah, drum kit. I'm a happy girl. Okay. Today's my birthday. Well, it's not, but it could be. This feels so 80s. My type of party, there's no hangover. Okay. Start the day off right with a spank. Okay. My birthday every day. Okay. Are you so depressed you act like it's your birthday every day? Woo! So that was B-Day song, and that is just a song about it being your birthday, and that you're a happy girl, living in a happy world, and today's gonna be a good day, because today's your birthday. Honestly, vibes. I think M.I.A. was talking about how her best parties are sober, which, great for her. I love that for her. You know, we hear a lot of rap where we idolize substance use and that type of stuff, and you don't have to worry about that sometimes. Sometimes there are really great parties that don't involve that, and you can have just as much fun with or without substances. I don't think she's shaming people that do, but I think she's saying that she's living her best life in a more sober environment. This felt throwback. It just felt like a basement party live recording where people decided to just make the song and they didn't use high quality equipment for it. And it's not saying that this was low quality of a song, but it felt like that vibe is that it felt very indie. And it's not, because it's literally Madonna. But I like the charm of it. It made it feel a little less pompous. It felt just very like chill and good vibes. And we like it. I'll add it to a future birthday playlist. My birthday was at the start of September, so I will have to wait a while before I use it for myself. But I'm still a happy girl living in a happy world. So today's going to be a good day, for sure. Track number 16, Best Friend. I don't miss the way you used to drink. Shoot. I feel like I lost my very best friend. Oh, is this another divorce one? So that was Best Friend, and that's another divorce song. Feeling like you lost your best friend. Sonically, it is given some synths. It is a vibe of sorts, but I feel like I can't really immerse myself in a lot of these big breakup moments, like divorce stuff. It's not pretty, it's not fun. No, it's not really fun, and I can see why this was not put in the original edition. It is okay, but it is probably not a song I really want to return to all that much. I just didn't really get into it. Track number 17, a last track on the deluxe edition, is Gimme All Your Lovin', the party rock remix, which features LMFAO as well as still Nicki Minaj from the original. Oh, okay. Madonna. Oh, you wanna. Yeah, Nicki, come back. Move. Oh, LMFAO is now singing. Oh, they're back? So it was the Gimme All Your Lovin' Party Rock remix with LMFAO. I'm LMFAO about that. It was fun. It's going in the remix playlist for sure. Am I going to listen to it over the original? Probably not. I like M.I.A.'s contributions, and I think I like the production of the original a bit better, but that remix, oh, that takes me back. That is of its time. Let's just say that. With that, we have finished the deluxe version of MDNA. And I have to say, first of all, I don't think I really need the deluxe version. I probably will listen to primarily tracks in the standard edition moving forward. I get why all of the songs in the deluxe are where they are. And that doesn't mean I'm going to skip them necessarily, but they are not necessarily going to probably be the standouts from it. But there are some, I don't know, underrated songs there. But not songs that I feel like should replace songs in the original lineup. The album is generally fun. When it's fun, it's fun. When it's not, it's not. And I would say it's very fun when we're getting to the dance, the club, the vibes. You know, Confessions on the Dance Floor continues to be an album that people love from Madonna. And there's a reason why. And it's because it's danceable. You can dance to it. The vibes are on. The vibes are good. And I think it was definitely very on trend in 2011, 2012, whenever this album actually came out. I'm pretty sure it was 2011, but Spotify saying January 1st, 2012. So somewhere in the early 2010s is when this album came out, and it's very much trendy for this type of recession pop, the bass drops, all of that to go off. And I think she does go off quite well. The album does have some more tender moments. Songs that are going to be specifically about her divorce are not really the ones I'm going to be liking as much. I'm pretty sure, like Falling Free, for example. These ones where she's kind of wallowing, and I know we get more of that in the deluxe than actually in the original, but these moments of wallowing or having this emotional moments, that is very powerful that she is being very vulnerable about it, but it's definitely not the song message that I necessarily want to turn to when I want to turn to Madonna to have a good time. If we're talking about sad songs from Madonna, I feel like she's had sad songs that I like a bit better. Masterpiece actually is a sadder song. It has a sad note to it that I think I can appreciate more than some of these other ones that are a little more specific to her relationship with her ex. I do randomly like M.I.A. and Nicki Minaj being on multiple tracks of the album. That's fun. I generally like the album. I think it's a good time. It definitely doesn't feel worlds away from some of her other danceable records. And I don't really mind that, especially if you have a good dance records under your belt, and there are differences in this, which I think there are. I think there's an evolution here, and I think she makes some good danceable moments happen here. With that said, here are some of my favorites. So the top tier are the songs that stand out, the ones I'm going to be playing over and over again. Songs in the middle are songs I like, all of them to a place, but they might not be at the top of the top. And songs at the bottom are just really not my thing. Doesn't mean it's a bad song, doesn't mean you can't like it, just means it's not for me. And that's okay. I have not party rocked all that long in my life. If you like this video, please like it with comment down below. Join me to react to or do next on my channel. Please subscribe to my channel, or if you're not already and you'd like to be, and thanks for watching. This is TurtleStormer. Catch you later.